It's like before 6 a.m. here at Allegiant Stadium, and we are checking out what it's like at sunrise because it is phenomenal. The Las Vegas Strip, Allegiant Stadium behind me, everything is special this time of day. Construction workers are actually finishing the final touches on the stadium, but all the construction walls outside the exterior are gone. So it's really cool. Not a lot of people here, so no mask, which is nice. Let's go check it out. Hello and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada and Allegiant Stadium, the brand new home of the Las Vegas Raiders. It cost almost $2 billion to build, and construction is now complete, or I should say quote unquote complete. On July 31st, 2020, the Raiders and Allegiant Stadium received their Certificate of Occupancy, allowing them to take control of the building and to mark the end of major construction. However, construction is definitely not complete. There's a lot of little stuff getting fixed, a lot of construction workers around. You'll see them throughout the video finishing out their punch lists, but for the most part, the stadium is now done, and had there been any events scheduled, they would certainly be able to happen. Although we'll talk a little bit later about what the first event will be in this wonderful space. And I came here for sunrise so you could see what it looks like at night and what it looks like during the day. And I did a 360-degree walk around of the building. Plus I went to some of the streets around there, Hacienda and Russell Road, and I even went across the freeway to the Luxor. So stick around, some incredible sights in this video. And I hope that it really comes across in the video how beautiful this area is. Now, this plaza is very much open to the public if you want to come here and see it, as are all the plazas. And here we see the field, the grass field for the Las Vegas Raiders. They will play on this field. It will be rolled into the stadium for their games and rolled back out so it can grow out here. And it's a beautiful sight. Now, the UNLV Rebels Football team will also be playing in this stadium. However, they will be playing on artificial turf, which is installed in the base level. Now, this Southwest Plaza is very, very big and pretty, and I assume a lot of fans are going to be spending a lot of time there. All of the lighting and landscaping around the property is finished, and all around the property you will see this big black fence. That's the permanent fence that's installed, but you can really walk up and see all of the grounds, and I'm really glad for that. Now let's just take a look at the strip and the stadium, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, and we're looking at the main level of the stadium now, and there are some things being loaded in there, and there's definitely some activity. So I imagine the inside is busy with construction just like the outside is. Look at this stunning view of Luxor. Make sure to check out our Luxor video. Recent rumors have been swirling that they might be torn down, and I made a video saying why that shouldn't be. So definitely check that out. And here is Allegiant Stadium. I just love the reflection of the other strip buildings off the black glass here, and of course just the view of Delano and Mandalay Bay and Luxor and Excalibur. And this is a beautiful time of the morning in Vegas. Beautiful time to see Vegas, either if you stay up really late or you get up very early. Most of the entrances do not have their metal detectors installed yet. They are being put in right now. I wouldn't be surprised if within a few days they are, but these plazas have landscaping, the benches are in, everything is set up and ready to go. It was very windy on this day, and you'll see the flags a little bit later, but it made it feel cool, which was nice for a change. This north entry area is one that's probably going to be used by a lot of people because they will be coming over Hacienda, and so I imagine this will probably be the busiest entry here. The Nevada state flag, the United States flag, and the Raiders flag. Now, if you watched our last Raiders construction video, you'll notice that the area where I'm standing was completely behind chain link fences and closed off. Essentially, now the stadium is wide open. It has its exterior gates like any stadium would, so you can't go inside, but the grounds are no longer blocked off to the outside, even though there is still construction work going on to finish this building. This window famously will open and hold the Al Davis flame, with beautiful views of the strip. Just look how gorgeous this reflection of the sun is off the black glass here. Now, this stadium was designed by Manica Architecture, and it was adapted from a proposal that they made for the Raider Stadium in Carson, California. And they kept a lot of the elements of that stadium, including that open glass wall, which opens up to the strip now, and that 85-foot tall memorial flame for Al Davis. During our last construction video, this was just being built, and none of this exterior panels or the screen wasn't installed. Love seeing that Raiders logo, like I said earlier. Really, really fun. Let's take a walk and check out more of Allegiant Stadium. We can still see a little bit of construction going on. Here's some scaffolding on the inside. Not quite yet. Not quite done yet, but so cool to see this open. Mark Davis paid $350 million to move the Raiders to Las Vegas. And part of the reason for that is because the city, through taxes, agreed to spend $750 million to fund this stadium, which costs just short of $2 billion. I believe it was originally supposed to cost around $1.84 billion, but then the prices went up a little bit. So it's definitely the most expensive stadium ever built. Definitely looks like there's quite a lot going on still in this area. Electrical cables, spools, some heavy construction equipment. Not quite done. And here's a sneak peek for you of the trash cans that will be installed inside the stadium. We actually saw them a little earlier around the benches, but this is what they look. Of course, silver and black, of course. And here's another view of this side of Allegiant Stadium. This is essentially the side that you can see from Interstate 15. And a little bit later, we will check out exactly what that looks like, or I will try to get up on Russell Road and show you what this massive stadium looks like from there. Now, this is the largest parking lot, I believe, for Allegiant Stadium. Maybe a few hundred spots. Maybe they have, I don't know, 1,000 spots or so on site, if that. They do have other parking that they are building on other plots of land around the stadium. And they say that there are about 25,000 spots within walking distance of the stadium. And they estimate about 11,000 people between fans and employees will need to park. So that's sort of the estimate. There are 65,000 seats. So I guess they're assuming that most people will walk. Now you can see they're still installing some of these panels on the outside. I don't know if they were defective or what, but definitely they were doing that. And this plaza is another example. This is the southeast one, and this is closest to that big parking lot and Russell Road. And it's just another great view of the stadium. There's the HVAC system for this massive stadium, and this is the other side of the field that we'll see right here. Now, Allegiant Stadium has 65,000 seats, and then of course that beautiful wall that opens up to the strip, and a translucent roof. So you can see through the roof, but it does not retract. It's not an open stadium where you can have a retractable roof. It is a domed stadium. The first event that was supposed to be held here was a Garth Brooks concert, and believe it or not, they just postponed that to next February. Now, the UNLV Rebels football team was supposed to also play here, but that season has been postponed until next year. So that leaves the first event to be a Raiders game late in September, September 21st.
Serious security ramps to keep you from getting down into that stadium from driving down there.
I love this shot. It's sped up a little bit, but I just thought it was a great shot to show you what the stadium looks like from this angle and what the field looks like from this angle. And it's definitely unique. They do have a field like this in Arizona, but I really like it. It's cool to see it outside. Gives great opportunities to look, and I highly suggest people come out and walk around this building yourself. You can now walk completely around because all of the construction fences are gone. Now we're going to actually head up to Russell Road and check out what it looks like from there. But first, this is the angle that we first started with when it was still dark outside to kind of give you the difference between day and night. Spectacular. Now the sun is trying to make its way out of the sky. Let's enjoy a little walk up Russell Road and some more views of Allegiant Stadium. Now these hotels will be full, no doubt, for game day, and they are the closest ones to the stadium. And this shot is my best job of approximating the view you'll get from I-15. This is about as close as I could get. And this is the side of the stadium, as I said. It's really a gorgeous view. Every time I've driven by this stadium for the last couple of years, I've really been shocked at how beautiful it is and how much I really appreciate it. Again, not a huge Raiders fan. No, I don't dislike the Raiders at all. But I don't think that anybody could say that this stadium isn't stunning in person, and it really makes a statement. The black glass is very unique, and I hope that you really enjoy these views. And definitely come here, take a drive on the freeway, take a walk around. It's worth seeing. Now this is on the other side on Hacienda, and this is another view of the north side of the building. And we're gonna walk up Hacienda a bit and take even more of a closer look. But you can see the Allegiant billboard, or the big sign, and that glass window that will open up to the strip.
I think this land is significantly more valuable than it used to be. It looks like something's being built on
it. I can't wait to see this building with those windows open, to see what it looks like, to be able to see the flame and see inside. I really love this angle, and I just think that this might be the best angle of the building completely, especially when the windows are open. And you can see inside the lights are actually on, so they're definitely testing stuff and doing stuff on the inside. And you can also see the Allegiant logo. Now Allegiant is estimated to have paid between $20 and $25 million for the naming rights to the stadium. And one of the beautiful things about being right here is the planes continue to take off. And on this morning, in August 2020, there was a lot of planes taking off, so it's good to see traffic is picking up coming in and out of McCarran Airport. And finally, here is a look at Allegiant Stadium from across the street at Luxor. This is what it looks like on the Strip. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this sunrise tour of Allegiant Stadium. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and definitely smash that thumbs up button. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys next time.